Bernice. Good morning, Bernice. Bernice. You too, Bernice. Fuzzy Muggins. Good morning. Let's get back some food. Alright, hope everyone's having an awesome morning, but today we need to move the duck shelter. We need to move the ducks out of this area. It's starting to smell, starting to get really soggy. We've been bringing in some wood chips here to prevent all the smells and the sogginess from the rain. I hope to do a permanent fence because I'm not liking these Premier 1 fencing. They're good for moving around, but if we're not really going to move this around, you know, a permanent fence would be better. And the two Sallys got banished with the ducks because they're just really mean to these other baby chickens or littler chickens, but they don't bother the ducks. Ducks don't bother them. So you're banished, Sally. Now let's move some meat chickens. These 30 Freedom Rangers are 13 weeks. We usually wait to about 12 weeks, but again, I feel like our feed, we do give our chickens grit. I think it's just because we're using a newer feed, and maybe that was it. They're ripe. They're ready. They're ready to go. They're ready to be put in our freezer this week. You can tell when these chickens are older now is when they're starting to get their teenager voice. They're a little teenager crow. So they're starting to crow quite a bit now. We have a mixture of hens in here and roosters in here, and we butcher these guys before they are even able to lay eggs. That's why we have no nesting boxes in here, because they do not lay eggs, and we butcher them before they do that. Check out our pumpkin patch. This is our pig pumpkin patch miracle. Our pig miracle garden. This one's growing. Let's show you. We have 3 more growing on this row. There's a few of them that died on us that look like they're dying too. But like this one seems like it's growing. And these are pumpkins and squashes. I need to get me another one of those lifts, those wheel lift system for this one, because bending down and putting on wheels, that's so 2019. That chicken tractor, we started up here on this end of the property, and then we just made our way down there, kept on moving, and now I'm trying to make my way back up on the other side over there. And these guys are Murray's Big Red Broilers from McMurray Hatchery. Very similar to the Freedom Rangers. It's just their version of a Freedom Ranger or a Red Ranger. These guys are about 5 weeks old, and they're also about 12, 13 weeks to grow out. You quickly realize how much you can actually use. We utilize pretty much everything here as far as our land, our grass. We're raising twice as many more chickens this year, and then we had the pigs. So everything is being utilized, moving everything around, and trying to manage it all is kind of a challenge. And because we're supposed to get more chickens next week. I mean, we're doing it, it's just kind of a challenge to manage all the movements of chicken tractors and the pigs in our garden. But, you know, again, our main months that we grow here is only 6 months. It's only half the year, and we're already 3 months in, and so we only have 3 more months to go with growing chickens. All right, so let's move these ducks. We need to take this off. That means we're gonna let these guys loose for a little while, hopefully. I have not fed them this morning yet, so hopefully they're hungry enough to come back. Ducks. We'll go in the greenhouse. Before I put up the fence, I need to mow the lawn here. Oh, what are you making?
I'm making Doug and Stacy's oatmeal bake. I got this recipe from their YouTube channel, I think it was last year, and I really enjoy making this. This is pumpkin, and unfortunately we run out of our homegrown pumpkin, so this one is actually store-bought pumpkin. But I'm looking forward to growing a bunch of pumpkins this year so I can make this recipe all winter long.
All right, so it's the end of the day, or later on in the day. We already had dinner. What are you guys doing in here?
I made her a flower crown.
Oh, let's see it.
And
Oh, it looks nice.
harvesting dill. Some of it went yellow, which I don't know what that means, but probably too old. But we're harvesting some dill to dry. So I've got chamomile, dill, and our first okra.
Whoa. It's actually been really hot this week, so I usually try to get up super early. Today I moved the ducks. You know, we got to feed our chickens and water and a little bit in the garden time in the morning, and then after that we're pretty much inside. And then now in the evening we go back outside. Get it?
Get it? Okay. Oh.
Whoa! Hold it up. Eeks.
I want to eat it.
That looks so good. Oh, look at all this grass. Weeds are starting to happen and they really want to take over the garden, but so, you know, it's kind of hard to keep up with it right about now in the season. But at a certain point, you just got to let the garden be what it wants to be. There's no fighting it. Let the weeds grow. Just let it happen, man. Let's see, Benavi. Zucchini.
I'm looking for zucchinis.
This is a hornworm from a tomato. They eat your tomatoes. You know I'm coming, Bernice. Bernice. Ooh, that's a big one.
Yeah, there's a couple more here too. I didn't mean to cut off the whole stem, but it actually just came off.
This one has wasp eggs attached to it.
Yeah, and once those hatch, they'll eat them. But in the meantime, he's doing all this damage, so there's so many of them. I knew that we had some because we hadn't come out here. Look at all their eyeballs. Isn't it so weird? I mean, they're not eyeballs, but look at these little things that look like eyeballs.
Ooh.
They're not eyeballs, but they look like it, so.
All right, so we got a bucket full of hornworms.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Who wants one?
Bernice is in bed already.
Bernice knows.
Mom, Bernice.
Scared.
I know, these chickens are too young.
How about the Sallies? Chickens are going to bed. Bernice. Good night, Fuzzy Muggins.